come in and fill in for like 2 months.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I had mentioned that before.
Nope.
I've seen you since then, but he was pretty cool. I enjoyed him.
Are they interested in entering the 21st century at all anytime soon, do you think?
SS Morris?
Yeah.
More so now, but I mean, the congregation?
Well, what they need is they need a new pastor that is going to encourage them to enter the 21st century in such a way that they can get with.
Right.
The problem is that you either get folks that are fine with the status quo, that don't feel like putting in the effort to go past the status quo, or they just basically say, you know, I tried, why won't all you people come with me, and get angry, and then they get discouraged, which I think is what happened to the person that you guys had before.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I think it's a good match. I think that,
And we can record this one, and then we will be done, and we can go and get organs.
Great. Great. You guys, we should establish when we think. So where do you live, Andy?
Goes over the switch. I'm hoping that there's some sort of easy replacement for that. I could just wrap it with electrical tape. It'd look halfway like it's supposed to. But, anyhow, we're going to test this one out the same way we tested the first one. My friend Kevin is going to serve as cameraman, while Andy is also filming with his professional camera. So yeah, don't worry about getting me in the shot at all. I'm not important. It's all about the things. So like we did last time, we're going to test it first.
Internet of Things.
In series with the light bulb. Now, for those who haven't seen this before, and for Kevin, who I know hasn't seen this before, anytime I'm testing something that's really old, I wire it in series with a light fixture, so that if there's like a short or something, the worst thing you get is a bright light. So it prevents letting the magic smoke out.
Don't want magic smoke.
No, well, we want magic smoke. We want it to stay in, where it
Right.
belongs. What did I plug it into? It just started on its own. I guess I didn't get a chance to plug it in with the light bulb first. Oh well. We at least know it wasn't gonna
No,
explode.
no explosions.
Okay.
No explosions.
So here's the light
is
bulb
good.
here. You can go ahead and show that if you want to, Kevin. This is what I have it wired in series with right now, which is 200 watt bulb, 250 watt bulbs. And so if something is wrong, we'll know because we'll get a bright light, but instead we're getting a little bit of fan. I'm assuming this is the low speed. I can't tell because the switch cover is missing. Ooh. Got a bad contact there. We got some sizzling happening. Got another bright light. And off. Is that contact just bad? There. I'm going to unplug it for a second, and I'm going to get the... it just seemed like that contact wasn't making a strong connection.
Sparking a little bit.
It just arced a little bit, so we're just going to... Yeah, that screw was loose.
Ah.
So if we tighten this down... Just screwed up. You want to check the light when I do that?
Yep.
Low, medium, high, off. Okay, so not to interrupt Andy's story, but yes, to interrupt Andy's story. We know that everything's good here. There's no shortage, no escaping of magic smoke. So now instead of in series with the light, we're going to try it in series with the amp meter, just to, out of curiosity's sake, to see what kind of current it draws on the various speeds. And so I've got it in series with the amp meter there. And Andy can continue his story.
Okay. So anyway, I was really trying to get my dad a Hunter original for his garage, and Dan said, "Well, I don't." He said he didn't have any for sale, which I took to mean he didn't have any.
That was the mistake you made there.
Yes.
With the words.
But I eventually ended up finding a suitable fan from another person on that same forum, and Dan started recruiting me to help him remove fans from locations around the Madison area that he had secured the rights to add to his collection.
Well, quite a bit happened between then and there. Interrupting the story again, obviously I oiled it and extra oil is dripping out. As I've said, I believe in over-oiling. This one's making some bearing noise. This is low speed, and on low speed we're drawing 2.1 amps right now, which is around the same. The other one was, I think, 2.08. But there's a little, this one is making some bearing noise that the other one didn't make, which is obviously not because the bearings are dry, because they're thoroughly oiled. It just could be that they're worn. So I'll have to find out from some people who are more experts in antiques if that bearing is replaceable. Because if so, it might be a good idea to replace it. If not, I would just fill it with thicker oil and see if that quieted it down some. So that's low. Let's go to medium. 2.9.
And we've reached confuse the autofocus speed.
Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, I don't think I told you, if it ever gets out of focus, you just tap it and then it focuses. So
This one is supposed to work like that.
2.88 is where it's settled at for medium. I think this is the same as the other one where there's no difference between medium and high. Let's try high. Nope. So I don't know if these are only 2-speed fans and they just have a 3-position switch, or if there's something wrong with both of them, or they're both miswired, or I don't know, because again, I'm not an expert in antiques, but you're getting low, high, high. So that's
Oh, there's where the oil's dripping off.
did everybody see what they needed to see with it on? Should I kind of turn it off and let it spin down?
Sure.
Okay. We're gonna let it spin down. I'm debating whether to try it with any of the other controls. I think that maybe probably don't need to. We did the other one with all the controls and I guess we'll do the solid state. Just do it the one way, because that would be quick and that's kind of cool. So, Kevin, because you're not of this world of fans, this is a solid state control. It's an infinitely variable control. Instead of like high, medium, low, it's just like a dimmer switch that you can select any range of speeds. The difference between it and an actual dimmer switch is that there's a lot of filtering, because an electric motor can't handle what a light bulb can. And the downside to them is that not all motors are compatible with that and that they're noisy. The upside is that you can get a really nice range of speeds since the speeds are not incremental. So.
Oh yeah, I left out the first thing you recruited me to do was help remodel the basement at 12 Wings.
Oh yeah, that was the first thing. Is okay, we're hooking it up.
Yeah, he was in the midst of a major fan installation project at the time.
And right now, in the very lowest setting, we are drawing. Oh, I forgot to plug it into itself. This was not my best work. That's what I blame you guys. Okay. So, with your multiple stories and whatnot going on at once, all Kevin's and Andy's fault.
Of course.
So. And I don't even think, because I can't tell because the switch cover is missing, but I don't even think that I think it's still off up here, so we're going to go low, high, high, drawing, yep. What are you filming right now? The floor? We're at 0.8 now. 0.9. Taking a little more. This one's a little more stubborn than the last one was. We're all the way at 1.2.
There we go.
I'm going to drop it down some.
Lift off.
1.3. Hear the wind outside, by the way. It's a very windy day. Okay, that's still 1.3. I'm going to turn it 1/8 of a turn. Takes us to 1.7. Turn another 1/8 of a turn. Takes us to 2.6. The bearing is very loud. Another 1/8 of a turn. Goes all the way up to 3, but then comes back down to 2.74. And then high is 2.76. And spinning down. I'm going to start putting this stuff away while it spins down, because we have organs to move.
Places to be and things to do.
Yep, we're movers and shakers around here. Well, thank you very much, both of you talented cameramen, for these videos. And when I get back here later tonight, I'll be doing more videos. You coming back at all, Andy?
I don't think so for today, Dan.
Okay, well, thank you, Andy, for taking part.
Thanks for having me.
And excited to test the
Still spinning down here.
Sidewinders. Add some antiques to my collection. Kevin has remained uncharacteristically silent during the filming.
Oh, and we're stopped.
Okay, you know how to stop it?
Beautiful.
Thanks for watching.